The Jets win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Winnipeg's got the puck against the half wall. And he hangs on to the puck. The Devils have it now. Moves it to Nosen. The Devils play it along the wing. The Jets grab possession of the puck. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Turned aside with a glove by Hellebuck. Oh, spectacular save on the play. The Jets gain possession along the wall. Gaining steam here on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And that pass is redirected. The Devils gain possession in their own end. Taken along the wall by Nosen. And he slides it quickly to Hughes. New Jersey's got the puck here in the open ice. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Moves the puck into the D zone. Tries to feed it over to Palat. The Devils carry it along the wall. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. They've got numbers here. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Gains the zone through center. And now he moves it quickly to Kovacevic. What a steal in his own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Right in front. Great save from in tight. And he takes the dish. The Jets pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Great read with the stick. And that's taken away. The Jets take it along the wall. Puck grabbed by Pionk. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Quick feed to Sprong. The Jets have it behind the cage. And the extended stick ends that one. Skates across the blue line. A feed out front. And that's stopped. Oh, what a save as he gets that one too. He did it again in there, my goodness. And it's a quick pass to Holla. Knocked away. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Handles the pass. Jostles the puck loose. The Jets gain control of the puck. On the attack, they come down the right wing. New Jersey's got the puck in their own end. Good read with the stick to break that up. Here's a short pass to Barron. Fires it! Oh, and he stops that one. Grabbed along the boards by Tatar. The Devils replay it from the defensive zone. Feeds it over on the rush. Puck scooped up by Velarde. Quick pass to Scheifele. The Jets play it along the boards. And that's off a stick. Puck picked up by Tanev. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James. Be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Excellent stick work on the play. Taken by Scheifele. Locks him. Here's a shot with the stop. Slides it diagonally to Meyer. Minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. A clean sheet of ice beckons and period number 2 set to get underway. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Winnipeg's coaches will certainly be pleased with that opening frame, James. In that 20 minutes, they had the majority of shots. They attacked the net and were really aggressive around it. That attack mentality needs to continue, and they'll be preaching the same stuff. Continue with the good habits. Continue with the shot selection.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Scheifele's won the draw here in the open ice. The Jets looking against the half wall. Penalty coming up here. The Devils are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. Winnipeg's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Winnipeg's got possession here in the neutral zone. Ehlers setting up against the wall. On the one-timer, and that shot dies in traffic. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Moves it to Dillon. Picks off the pass. And now it's grabbed by Ehlers. Here's a backhander. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save. Hughes is about to get out of the box.
Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Oh, my! Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Slides it over with pace to Lowry. With possession along the wall. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Angles it over to Meyer. Here's a chance on the attack. Centering feed. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. Still lots of time left in the period. Still scoreless in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hughes looks around. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Jets look to start the transition game. Here we go. On-man rush here. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Here's a blast. The Devils have it against the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Into the offensive zone. Sets it out front. And that goes off a body and a ride. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Takes the feed. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. Nemestikov's got the puck. Oh, what a save in front.
Markstrom's aggressive in that attack.
Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post. The Devils are in transition. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Quick snap. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Markstrom.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Winnipeg's got it along the wall. Slides it across. He might have a step here. What a stop on the breakaway. More than half the period has expired. We're still scoreless. The Devils win the draw. Broken up by Pionk. Moves the puck along the half wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Jets gain control of it. Winnipeg's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Denies them in front. New Jersey's got it from the back of their own cage. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And they'll go the other way with it. New Jersey's got control. Scores! The icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting.
Getting into the later stages of this period, New Jersey's ahead 1-0. Carries the puck up through center. Winnipeg's on the attack. A chance in front! Quick stop by Markstrom. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Jets seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. And he slides it quickly to Bastian. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. They've got numbers. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Jets are trailing in the game here, James, but there's 20 minutes of runway left, and they continue with like they did through the first 40 minutes, managing the puck, owning it in the offensive zone. They will cash in on their opportunities.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Velarde's got it into offensive territory. Turns it aside with the glove.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Off the draw, they take possession. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
The Jets have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. Nemestikov's won the draw. The Devils have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate. Huge steal in his own end. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Shot! And that's off target as it hits a body. Bratz taking it from his own end. And now he angles it across to Hughes. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Ehlers moves it ahead. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Nemestikov's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Great save by Markstrom. Goes right to the crease. Fantastic save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves the puck over to Holla. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Moves it quickly over to Scheifele. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. There's the save. The Jets gain possession. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Score! Says he taps it in on a second effort.
I just love this play, James. I mean, you take the initial shot, but you follow it up, and you still have the eyes to find the puck and put it on your stick, and then bury your chance. That's a great play all the way around.
Winnipeg's won the draw in the neutral zone. Here they come on the attack. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Tosses it on to Hischier. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Past the midway mark of the frame, New Jersey's got a 1-goal lead. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. What a steal in his own end.
The Jets are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Comes to the paint. Oh, a clutch save!
Markstrom's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Works it across to Sandberg. The Jets gain control of the puck. Oh, and he whiffs. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Palat. Shakes loose. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it quickly to Palat. Knocked away with the stick by Pionk. Grabs it in his own end. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. And he moves it up to Palat. Bratz gain the line and on the attack. There's a chance in front. And that goes off a stick. Slides the puck over to Nemestikov. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Puck grab by Nemestikov. And a great save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Oh, what a move! Oh, what a stop on the play! The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. Shot! Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Cheryl, this is one of those games that the analytics departments will look at and say, the math doesn't add up here.
Well, and sometimes it's about the eye test. When you look up at the scoreboard, yeah, they're victorious in this one.
will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Moves the puck to Stankoven. Oh, look at this. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. Carolina's got it in their own zone. And the officials waving off icing here. And he comes up with it. The Jets scoop it up along the boards. Directed over to Connor. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they win that neutral zone draw. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Quick pass to Velarde. Quick feed to Kotkaniemi. Big time stop there. Now he slides it up to Velarde. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Kotkaniemi's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And he takes the feed. Forces the turnover. Winnipeg's moving it into the offensive end. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Shuts him down. Moves it over to Blake. Takes the pass. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, and here's the pass. The Jets will play it in their own end. Takes a shot. Monster save by Anderson.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Here's a short pass to Perfetti. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, here we go. On the attack along the boards. Strong defensive effort. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, a good heads-up play with the poke check. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the frame has been played here. We've still got zeros on the board. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Looking to set up offensively. Sidesteps the check. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent. But if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
The Jets take possession off the faceoff. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Roslovic stick handling in his own zone. Slides the puck over. They go on the attack through center. A chance in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Huge. It's a 2-on-1. Across the line. A pass. Scores. No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal. Winnipeg's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of who's playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if they're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
The Jets have it against the wall. Coming to the stop. Big time stop.
Anderson's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Barron's moving the puck through his own zone. Right up the gut. Here they go. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Good stand-up hit. And that's just out of reach. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. a shot. Shuts the door with a great save. Walker's lugging the puck. He says, let's get physical on that play. Gains the zone through the middle. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers one at the net. Locks it down in front. And that's deflected off someone in front.
Niederreiter's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision. But he makes the play.
Moves into the slot. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Big opportunity here with this offensive zone faceoff.
Well, the goaltender, he just looks scorched out there right now, James. He has been under siege, peppered with shots. Got to find a way to weather the storm now.
Sneaks by the poke check. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Carolina's only trailing by 1 here. They're kind of fortunate, James. They've had some big saves by their goaltender, and they've just mismanaged the puck. If they can correct that heading into the second, they've got some runway to get back in this game.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Centering feed. And that doesn't go as it's off the stick. DeMello's got it behind his own net. Carolina's got possession here in the offensive zone. And a great save.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Jets have extended the lead to 2 goals here in the second. And at this rate, Cheryl, I don't think they're stopping.
Well, no, because, I mean, they've been good in all 3 zones, haven't they? I mean, you're watching their goaltender just put on a clinic, and then their offense gets to work. They're dominating in terms of shots, and they're finding a way to put it together.
And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're coming with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they've got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Kotkaniemi's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Avoids the poke check. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. And he dodges the poke check there. Dishes it off. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. The Hurricanes move to the offensive zone. Quick shot. And he keeps possession. Quick pass to Perfetti. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. Makes some space and sends it off course. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Stahl's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Puck scooped up by Gostisbehere. Way too much congestion blocks that. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Great reach with the poke check. Miller's got it against the boards. Shakes off the coverage.
Anderson's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Under all sorts of pressure, trying to protect the puck. Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession.
Jarvis is all skills. You know that back in the day, he's been working on it collectively, and it shows in his game. But right here, he just gets caught up in a tight space and loses the puck.
Oh, wow! Wow! Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Puck picked up by Slavin. Moves by the Jet. Big save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Turns it aside with the save. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Offside the call, will get a reset.
Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Moves it to the middle, and he couldn't handle the pass as he takes a bump in front. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Aho's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Tanev's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Carolina's won the draw, and they'll go to work. From the slot, wrist shot, stones him in front.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Centering pass, and that's intercepted. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end.
DeMello standing up, ready to go.
Turn that one aside. DeMello's out of the box, and both sides are back to even strength.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't? It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Loses the coverage there. Tries to the crease. Picked up along the wall by Ehlers. Great heads-up play with the stick by Roslovic. Takes a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. The Jets have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. Moves it to DeMello. Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards. And that goes off a player in front. Taken by Stankoven. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Slavin. Picked up along the boards by Svechnikov. And now he moves it to Slavin. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Across the line, down the left wall. Backhander in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
I played against a few past players like this, James, and they made me look like a turnstile. They can maneuver, manipulate at will, and that's exactly what he does. He just can't convert on his opportunity.
Look out, here they come on the attack. Cutting to the front of the net. Handles that one. Now a quick pass to Pionk. Blocked in traffic. Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle the front of the away.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Here's a shot. Point blank stop by Anderson. Slavin's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Sends it over to Ehlers. Fires it on net. Oh, excellent play and goal there. Denies him again. They're swarming here. My goodness, he kept going on two. Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Oh, there's the draw at center. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Knocked off the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Winnipeg's got possession at center. Takes the puck at the point. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Jets playing a game of keep away in the offensive zone, shooting at will. This one wires off of the frame, so it's not going to count. But man, do they have a healthy, comfortable lead.
Odd man rush. Lead pass ahead. And that's blocked away.
Walker's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Sends it over to Roslovic. And that's stolen by Morrissey. Winnipeg's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Oh, some smoke skating. Scores! Rips it off the pipe, and
Almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
the Jets are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Slides it over to Stankoven. To the front! Takes a shot! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Winnipeg's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Carolina's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Tanev. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Here's a chance in front. And that's broken up. The Hurricanes have it now. Stankoven's carrying it ahead. The Jets get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Pumps it away in his own end. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Svechnikov. Feeds the puck over to Slavin. Quick feed to Stankoven. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Grabbed along the board by Velarde. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Shot! Denies him! Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Still keeps a hold of it. Here's the backhand! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Hellebuck's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he slides it quickly to Velarde. Gains the zone from the right. And now he moves it quickly to Sandberg. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Blake. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging him up. The Devils win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Slides it on over to Svechnikov. Tiptoes around the poke check. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Nice poke check. Carolina's across the blue line. The pass out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Nelson's got it through the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Oh, what a blocker stop on that. Lets it go. Foley with the stop. Burns works the puck in his own zone. Across the line from center. Loses the coverage there. How did he stop that one?
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Big time stop there.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
New Jersey's got the puck. Keeps possession. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Poked away by Chatfield. Sends the pass over. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Carolina's looking to break out. Big play inside the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Mercer. Sprong's got it along the wing. Absolutely levels them.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think, and here you come. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Devils have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. The Hurricanes win that offensive zone face-off. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. New Jersey's got possession while undermanned. Glass has the puck against the half wall. For point blank! Oh, and he missed the net! What a chance!
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
Carolina's got the puck. Here we go, 2-on-1. Across the line. Here's a pass. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. Heischer's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off.
Dillon's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Quick pass across to Mercer. New Jersey's killed the penalty.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
The Hurricanes take over on possession. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Here's the pass in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Here's a short pass to Hall. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Oh, look at this. Shot. The Hurricanes gain possession. Here they come up along the wing. Sneaks by the poke check. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And it's a quick pass to Tatar. And he slides it quickly to Lazar. Here he is in close. Lazar's going to play it against the half wall. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Avoids the poke check. Puts it on net. Tremendous save by Anderson. Anderson. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Devils had an excellent first period and did everything right except put a goal up on the board, James. I mean, they've owned the puck in terms of possession time. They haven't been able to sneak one through. I think they need someone in front. More net front presence. Try and create a screen on every shot.
New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Hurricanes carry it along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Hischier. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Burns. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Directs it on over to Pesce. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Here's a shot, and he snags that one with the glove. From the left side, takes the pass. With possession along the wall. With the backhander, scores! Andrei Svechnikov doing what he does best. The Hurricanes have finally got themselves on the board. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner, though, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've carried the play in all 3 zones, and they've had the scoring chances. They just haven't been able to execute. So they finally get rewarded, and sometimes when they get one, it kind of opens up the game. Look for them to get a quick strike on 2.
Doesn't go! Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Carolina's in now. Puck grab by Kotkaniemi. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. The Devils played along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Kovacevic. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in their own end. Blake's got it in the offensive zone. Poked away in the defensive end. That's not going to fool him. Takes it in front. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Carolina's ahead 1-0. The Hurricanes win the draw. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Carolina's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Jabs the puck away. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And they win that draw at center. Here's a chance! And that's stopped! Big hit, and that frees up possession. Bastian's got it across the line. Hey, to the middle! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Takes himself free. New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. The Devils played along the boards. Whiffs on that. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Here they are on the attack. Takes the puck along the boards. And that's broken up. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Pesce. Looking to set up offensively. On the backhand. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Carolina's up 1-0. The Hurricanes win the draw here in their own end. Broken up in the neutral zone by Haula. Pass to Pesce. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And he slides it quickly to Nosen. Unable to reach that one. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Nice zone entry from the right side. Sends it over. Picked up along the wall by Pesci. The Hurricanes grab possession to the puck. Moves it to Stankoven. Here's the shot. Redirect. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
The Devils win it. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
New Jersey's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
Levels him with the hit. Here's an odd man rush. The Devils gain control of the puck. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Sends it across. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Now over to Hughes. Slides the puck down low. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Slavin. New Jersey's got possession here in the offensive zone. Moves the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Stops that one.
Oh, how did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
Here we go, one-man rush. Here's a chance in front, and that's intercepted. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a shot. Anderson's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Carolina's got it in the defensive zone. And he dodges the poke check there. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And he turned that one aside. Feeds it over. Here's a blast. Makes the save with the glove. Martinek's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the call from the official.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Puck scooped up by Chalowski. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. The Devils will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Right in the low slot. Carolina's got the puck. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. We got a whistle offside the call. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Carolina's won the draw in the neutral zone. And that's poked away. And they turn it over in the neutral zone.
Dumoulin's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
Well, trailing in this game, James, this was a huge kill. They couldn't lose touch of the game, and they did an awesome job of killing that off.
Puck picked up by Dumoulin. The Devils looking against the half wall. Puts it on net. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Play is called for offside. Well past the midway mark of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Carolina's won the draw in the neutral zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Picked up along the boards by Robinson. With the blast! And puts it right over the crossbar. Shakes off the coverage. Scooped up along the wall by Robinson. Stopped by the goaltender.
Now, we saw the hit, James. We know how...
Yeah, and they're jumping in right now on this.
And as they should be. I mean, you can play with an edge and play with a chip, but when you play dangerous and dirty, you're going to have to respond to your actions.
Payback time. Well, from the saw this coming, Files.
Oh, yeah, it was predictable. Two teams that don't like one another. They can be nasty. They compete, and this fight is a result.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the face-off. Heischer's won the draw here in the defensive zone. New Jersey's crossed the line and on the attack. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Couldn't get it to go. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Presses it over and makes the save. Picks up the puck in his own end. Good use of the body on the play. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Feeds the puck to Martinic. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Takes it to the net. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Passes on over to Meyer. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Aho's got it in the defensive end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. New Jersey's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. The Devils start with the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Holla. Here they come on the attack. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. New Jersey's got it now. Oh, it's denied by Anderson. Glass picks up the puck. Great use of the stick here at center ice. New Jersey's grabbed a hold of the puck. Can't get a hold of that pass. And that's it.
Well, as a former defender, these are your types of games, right? The old goose egg.
Love the goose egg, because you know that the D did something well too, don't you, James? But no,
Of
you got to give the
course.
credit to the goaltender. You get the 0, you put it up on the board, you know that he was dialed in. I love the way he was...
The Jets win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Maintains control of the puck. Sends one up to Velarde. He carries the puck up along the wing. To the low slot. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace.
Lots of time left in this period. The Jets have taken a 1-0 lead. The Devils get a hold of the draw. Moves it quickly over to Palat. Handles the puck. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. New Jersey's got it along the wall. He's it off! Big time stop. Taken along the wall by Connor. Taken by Scheifele. Here's a chance. Makes a save again.
Markstrom's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Winnipeg's firing on all cylinders here early in this one, and they lead. New Jersey's taking possession in their own end. Here's a short pass to Dillon. Here's a chance in front. He scores! What a goal! Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. Winnipeg's won it. Puck grabbed by Pionk. And that's poked away by Dumoulin. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Great reach with the poke check by Perfetti. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the rush. Sends it over. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Jets gain possession. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Sandberg. And he sidesteps the check there. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Niederreiter's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Myers getting called for tripping. Winnipeg sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Centering pass! Can't connect the play. Niederreiter's got it on the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Intercepted at center by Morrissey. Puck moved over to Hischier. Backhander in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Goalie plays it up. And here's the pass to Iafallo. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge rush. They score! Situation critical and clutch.
Well, they take advantage of the player advantage here, James. I love that it's not static. There's a ton of motion. They decide not just to stay on the perimeter. They attack, and they're rewarded for their efforts.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Lowers the boom with that hit. Lazar's got the puck. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Connor. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to beat a task.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Center feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Quick pass to Meyer. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Great pass save. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Scores! And they convert on the power play.
Well, they drew the penalty because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James. And then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it. And guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts.
Connor. Picked up along the wall by Pionk. And a stick breaks that up. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Great reach with the stick by Nemesnikov. Tiptoes around the poke check. Passes it in front. Picked off in front. New Jersey's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Jets are playing from the defensive zone. Winnipeg's on the attack. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Pinned up along the boards. New Jersey's got one last chance to make something happen before the end of the period. Quick feed to Bastian. Picked up along the boards by Dylan. From point blank. Oh, that's a huge stop. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Hellebuyck's been so impressive tonight. Completely dialed in right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot opportunities. But his team needs to get going in front of him. This game's tied because of him.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, big-time save by Hellebuyck.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck scooped up by DeMello. Great defensive play to break it up. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Nice feed from the goaltender. Now a quick pass to Velarde. Fires it! And there's a blocker stop by Markstrom. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Dumoulin's moving it ahead. Takes the pass from the left wing. Here's the pass in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Bumped off the puck. Gains the zone through center. Uses the force on that hit. Scooped up along the wall by Dumoulin. And he takes the pass. What a steal in his own end. Slides it across to Perfetti. Here's a shot. Rings the iron.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Look at this. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Miller. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Moves it quickly over to Holla. Oh, wow! Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes it to the front. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Markstrom.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Sneaks by the poke check. Trying to shake loose. Oh, but just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Markstrom. Here's a short pass to Thunderous hit, and look at that. The pane of glass is cracked.
Well, yeah, I mean, what a hit, right? What a blow, and you can see it right there. There's a spidering crack, and listen, you got to make sure that this is taken care of because it gets hit again, it will shatter. So safety is of the priority right now, James.
The Devils take possession off the faceoff. Winnipeg's got possession here in the offensive zone. Quick shot. Taken by Connor. Makes a move in front. And there's the save. And that caroms off a body in traffic. The Devils have it now. Oh, absolutely hammers them.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can hear them coming, James. They have the ability to deliver bone-crushing hits.
Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Moves it on over to Pesci. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Dillon. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Jets will lose a man, tripping the call.
Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Stanley's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Off the mask of the goaltender, boy, right between the eyes.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
On the attack along the boards. The Jets will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Slides it diagonally to Stanley. Shot! And he gets in front of that. Here's a chance behind the net. Scores! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about giving energy to your team. I mean, you're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus to be that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
Tanev's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. New Jersey's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one.
That's a tough one for the power play team here, James.
And one last save. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Along the half wall with the puck. The Jets look to start the transition game. Skates to the crease. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. From one end of the blue line to the other. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Taken along the wall by Velarde. Quick pass to Connor. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Hammers a shot. Great save. And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. That's blocked. Oh, what a collision. And there's a little physicality. And they come away with possession here in their own end. And they finally break out, stopping the pressure. Moves the puck along the half wall. Angles it over to Nemestikov. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Great pressure on the offensive end by Nemestikov. Markstrom's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night, and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Still lots of time left in the period. Winnipeg's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Slides the puck across to Strong. And he coughs it up with the pass. Shuts him down. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Pass in front. And that goes off someone in front. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
New Jersey's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. Great read with the stick. Moves it to Mercer. Centering feed. And that doesn't connect. New Jersey's got the puck in the corner. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Stopped by the goaltender. The Jets will play it in their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. New Jersey's got the puck. Oh, what a chance here! Dishes it off! Makes the save! Oh, how did that stay out? Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. The Devils ready to go on the attack. Getting fancy behind the net. Oh, ripped perfectly by the Tindy. What a save!
One word, James. Confidence. I mean, this skill set is unbelievable. To be able to scoop the puck up. I mean, you've got a little bit of time and space, but not that much. He knew he was doing it when he was behind the goal line, but the goaltender read it perfectly and sealed the post.
Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Blatt's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Winnipeg's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. New Jersey's got it, and they're on the attack. Dribbling, got it against the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Sandberg. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Winnipeg's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Glass wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Forces the turnover and comes up with the puck. Holla's going to play it near the point. Can't keep a hold of it. The Jets have the puck now. Pionk's taking it from his own end. Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Perfetti. Feeds it over on the attack. Oh, what an insane stop by Markstrom.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. And now it's over to Velarde. Winnipeg's got the puck against the wall. Velarde's got it along the wing. Under a minute to go in the third. Grabbed along the board by Sandberg. Quick feed to Scheifele. Turns it away on the slap shot. 43 seconds left on the clock. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Dishes it to Meyer. Excellent stick work on the play. Morrissey's got control of it now behind the cage. Takes the feed from the left side. Shot! Oh, lays out for the block. Wow! New Jersey's got the puck against the half wall. The Jets gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Niederreiter. Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! The captain delivers! Winnipeg's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. The Devils win the draw. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. That's all she wrote from this one. The Jets got off to a great start and then just really settled down in their own end the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a balancing act, really. You want some offense, but then you...
Hurricanes. The Hurricanes take possession here on the opening draw. We are underway. Denies them in close.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Oh, my, you could feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
The Hurricanes move it in. Here's a short pass to Connor. Goes right to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Anderson.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Blazing in on the breakaway. Oh, beautiful save of the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
And he's right there with the blocker to keep it out. The Hurricanes have it now. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Quick pass to Ehlers. And that's turned aside by Anderson. Moves with the puck at the corner. Dimples off a twig. Moves it to Perfetta. My goodness, this has been the score! My goodness, what a shot of the one-timer! The Jets finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Niederreiter's going to play it against the half wall. Scores! It's in the back of the net!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Jets have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Moves inside! And there's the save! Slides the puck to Scheifele. Slides it across! Made the stop on the play.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets clear to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Right up Main Street and on the attack. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Connor. Cutting to the slot, and he throws it wide of the net.
Oh, this is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chances, James, and this just seems like a waste when he misses wide.
DeMello's moving the puck through his own zone. The Jets are across the line and into the offensive end. Takes a shot, and they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Stahl's got the puck in his own zone. Great poke check on the reach. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Still has possession. Here we go, odd-man rush here. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. And it's a quick pass to Jarvis. Cutting to the front of the net. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Winnipeg's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away and
Scores! And they're cooking now.
the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. The Hurricanes carried along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Burns. The Jets will play the puck from behind the net. The Hurricanes gain possession. And that pass attempt is deflected. Sandberg's lugging the puck. And he slides it quickly to Iafallo. Winnipeg's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. And that pass goes off a stick. Pokes the puck away. into the attacking area. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Jets are in transition. Tries to the crease. Too many bodies in the way. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Sends a pass over. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back in morning. Winnipeg's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Great reach by Aho. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. Puck grab by Scheifele. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves into the slot. Denies him in front. And now it's grabbed by Connor. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Well, he has been under siege. I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Broken up by Morrissey. Just a simple pad save made by Hellebuck. The Jets take possession in the defensive end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Right on the doorstep. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Anderson's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Avoids the poke check. Hall's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Let's get the official decision. Sandberg's going off to the box for 2 minutes. A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Well, trailing in the game, here comes the top power play unit in the league, and they are such a threat when they possess the puck.
Dishes it off. Puck scooped up by DeMello. With possession along the wall. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, I just had a gander at the bench and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Picked up along the wall by Chatfield.
Lowry's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Winnipeg's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. The Hurricanes have possession shorthanded. Keeps a hold of the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And he slides it quickly to Orlov.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did.
It's a 2-on-0. Slides it across. Scores! An emphatic finish off the rush. That's how you do it. Winnipeg's got to be pleased with the effort they've had tonight. They just continue to pile up the goals.
Well, you want to buy in, and the coach will be impressed by this. You buy in defensively, and it creates offense because you're quick to get pucks and go north, and this is exactly how you take care of your own zone. How about the majority of shots in the offensive zone as well? 200-foot game. It's been complete today so far, James.
Oh, my! A chance! Gives them nothing in front. Puck picked up by Lowry. Cuts to the paint. Decides to think about it. Slips by the check. Wide of the net and missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look.
2-on-1. Here we go. Passes it over. Can't connect on the feed, ending that rush. The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Hammers it, and the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Point shot. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Quick feed to Niederreiter. And he easily stops that one. Cuts into the paint. And he opts to wait for more support. Taken by Stankoven. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Trying to nip nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Moves it quickly over to Aho. Picked off by Morrissey.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Oh, wow! Stops it again!
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
The Jets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. The Jets are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. Stanley's got it in the offensive zone. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. And that's stolen by Barron. Drives to the paint. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Winnipeg's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. The Jets win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Looks to set up at the point now. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Hurricanes haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Shifley's got it to the side. And he dodges the poke check there. Great save from in tight.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Some nice footwork here across the line. Here's a short pass to Svechnikov. Makes some space. And now it's turned away. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. The Hurricanes move to the offensive zone. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. The Jets take it along the wall. Quick shot! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Jets are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Nemestikov's won the draw and they're on the attack. The Jets play it along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Receives the pass. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Works it across to Ehlers. Driving right to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Oh, what a move. Here's a chance up front. The Hurricanes have it now. Quick pass across to Kotkaniemi. And that's deflected. Puck grab by Hall. The Hurricanes will take it from the back of the net. Moves it to Kotkaniemi. Gaining momentum along the wing.
Winnipeg's found pucks quickly tonight. Off of rebounds in front of the net, they've been able to clear and push to the perimeter, and this is really important for the goaltender. They've been able to see everything. Their sight lines have been great. They've been able to anticipate play, a reason why they're staring down a shutout.
Sends it in front, and that chance is blocked. Scooped up along the wall by Perfetti.
Winnipeg's third line is having a great game tonight, James. I've been really impressed with their play, and it gives the coach a lot of...
The Hurricanes don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
And now it's grabbed by DeMello. Strong defensive effort. Carolina's manages to get a pad on that one. Good hit to pump him off the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Muffs the shot attempt. Feeds it to Velarde. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away. To the front, and that goes off a body. Anderson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Jets have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Carolina's got it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Jets have it from their own end. Winnipeg's got it across the line. Aho's got the puck through the neutral zone. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Now a quick pass to Sandberg. This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute. Slides by the check. It's in the back of the net. He scores! Winnipeg's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Puck scooped up by Gostisbehere. Play rolls on. Martinek's exploring options with the puck. And a great save!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. The Jets gain possession in their own end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Great reach with the poke check. Aho's got it in the defensive end. Winnipeg's got the puck here in the open ice. Moves it to Niederreiter. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Puck picked up by Connor. Oh, this looks dangerous. all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Hurricanes will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Burns moves it into the attacking end. Pass out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Moves it around along the half wall. Slavin's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. And he totally whiffs on that one. And that's taken by the defense. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Sidesteps the check. Anderson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Devils win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Hammers him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Orlov stick handling in his own zone. The Devils gain control of the puck. Feeds it over. The Hurricanes take over on possession. Looking to set up offensively. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Good hit on the play. Takes it into the slot. Decides to think about it. They've got some momentum here. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Quick feed to Stahl. Here's a centering pass. The Devils gain the zone. And that's intercepted by Walker. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Into the offensive zone. Centering pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. New Jersey's looking to break out. Oh, great read on the play. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Devils will play it from the defensive zone. Great hits-up play with the stick by Roslovic. To the low slot. The Devils gain possession. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tatar. And that's intercepted. Jankowski's got the puck. Loses the coverage there. What a steal in his own end. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. To his teammate. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play. New Jersey's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Well, now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Blocked in traffic. Through center along the wing. Taken along the wall by Aho. Passes it over to Svechnikov. They've got the defense outnumbered. Sends it on the front. He scores! What a play! Late goings of this period. We are all tied up in this one. The Hurricanes win the faceoff. Moves by the check. Let's get the call.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. Headman pass. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And he's ridden off the puck. Tries to feed it over to Mercer. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. trying to make some magic happen. Oh, so close, but an even better defensive stop.
Well, I love the attempt here at the Michigan, but when you're below the goal line, there's two things you have to be aware of. How much time and how much space you have, and he didn't have either, so it clearly wasn't the right choice.
Carolina's got it along the wall. Takes a knot, but he's still got the puck. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Solid shorthanded performance there as both teams are now back to even strength.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
New Jersey's in on the offensive attack now. Delayed penalty coming up here. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. The Hurricanes win the draw to start the frame. And remember this, they've got a full 2-minute man advantage to work with. Takes a shot. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Aho's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Centering pass, and that's stopped. From the right side, they gain the zone. Sends the pass in front, and that's intercepted. Gains the zone through the middle. New Jersey's penalty killers get a hold of it. Gets it over to Mercer. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Moves it quickly over to Heischer. Takes that one right in the logo.
Paula's almost back on the ice.
The Devils manage the damage control. We are still tied as we're back to even strength.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Penalty coming up here. Roslovic's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Staal's won it off the faceoff. Pass across to Martinick. Staal's got it in the offensive end. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Gains the zone from the right. Shot! Grabbed along the boards by Nosen. New Jersey's got possession here in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Glass. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Meyer. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Taken by Tatar. With the puck inside the defensive zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. Centering pass. Takes the blast. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. They've got a 2-on-1. In on the attack. And that's broken up by a great defensive play. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the boards by Burns. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Great stretch pass as he connects. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Devils win possession here in the open ice. New Jersey's on the attack. The Devils have it in the offensive end. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Well past the midway mark of this period, The Devils are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And he takes the dish. Makes a move in front. Turns that one away. Sprong's got it against the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Meyer. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. And it's a quick pass to Orlov. Oh, look at this. Puck grab by Meyer. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Shut down by the blocker. Stankoven's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Tries to get the puck over to Stahl. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Drives it to the crease. Scores! The captain comes through. The Devils deliver an absolute backbreaker with that goal here late in the second.
Well, it certainly adds a buffer to that one-goal lead, doesn't it? And it certainly changes the mind frame. What it can't change is the way that they're playing. They got to keep the foot on the gas here and get themselves to the intermission.
Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. And he slides it quickly to Stahl. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Palat. Coughs it up on the play. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle stops the play.
It's going to be 2-minute minor for boarding here. It's a real physical hit along the wall. You know that he doesn't like it. He's going to argue with the official. But nonetheless, it's going to be the call.
The Devils start with the puck in their own end. Feeds the puck across to Pratt. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Pratt's going to play it against the half wall. Passes it over. Scores! Another shorthanded marker.
Well, one is a bonus, James, but when you're getting multiple shorthanded goals, you know that your PK is feeling it. They're attacking and playing so aggressive, and on the other side, wow, that power play needs to manage the puck better.
Holla's won the draw here in the neutral zone. New Jersey's got the puck against the half wall. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Passes it to Holla. Puts it on net. Great glove save.
Specialty teams create momentum, but not when you don't get it into the other zone, and the fans are frustrated in the building.
Carolina's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Pumps it away in his own end. Tatar's moving the puck through his own zone. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. New Jersey's power play gets back to work here as we are underway in the period. They win the draw. Takes it to the net. Battle scores another one. And listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Fischer's won the draw at center. The Devils played along the wing. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Nice poke check. The Hurricanes have it now. The Devils New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. Tiptoes around the poke check. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Shakes off the coverage. Great feed from the left side. On the attack along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Aho. Poked away by Bratt. What a chance here!
10 seconds left.
Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Carolina's got the puck against the wall. Kotkaniemi's got it along the wing. Slides it across. Handles the pass. And now it's grabbed by Nosen. Here's a short pass to Palat. Shot!
Anderson's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Broken up with a stick. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. New Jersey's got it behind the net. Nosen's picking up steam. The Devils carried along the wall. Try to get creative behind the net. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Quick pass to Roslovic. New Jersey's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. New Jersey's got the puck behind the net. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot, and that's blocked. Gets in front of it. Puck scooped up by Sprong. Angles it over to Kovacevic. Gets in front of it for the block. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Roslovic. And it's a much-needed whistle for the injured player who's down on the ice. The Devils' offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. And they'll start with possession. Cuts to the front, and down he goes as the puck goes free. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it over to Stankovic. And he slides it quickly to Svechnikov. Oh, look at this chance. Svechnikov's going to play the puck behind the cage. Denies that opportunity. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Here's a chance behind the net. The Devils gain control of the puck. Now a quick pass to Sprong. They've got numbers here. Lead pass ahead. Denied by the goaltender. And he hangs on to the puck. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Sneaks, trying to gain a step. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Scoops it up behind the net, a chance. Oh, great defensive effort to break up the play.
I really like the effort here. I mean, you have to have a ton of skill set and confidence to be able to pull it off, but the defender reads exactly what he's going to do and closes quickly.
New Jersey's through center and now in the offensive end. The Hurricanes have it now. Sends it quickly to Kotkaniemi. Under a minute to go in the third. Along the half wall with the puck. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. Scooped up along the wall by Bastian. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Roslovic's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. The Devils have it behind the cage. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Kovacevic is trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And a nice lead pass to start the transition. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away. And he's off the post.
The Devils continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent. And this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their heels. They get the lane, they attack, they shoot. This one goes off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion.
Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. New Jersey's got to be feeling good after that one.